What's up, everybody? Ken and Hotep back at it again. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. If you're new, hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. You follow me across all platforms. What up, Holden? Ken and Hotep on X. Ken and Hotep here on YouTube. Ken and Hotep on Rumble. Ken and Hotep on Kick. I suggest you follow me across all platforms because YouTube might try to get me up out of here. What up, Steph? What's going on, Montoya? Gotta go pick up some stuff from the World Trade Center for work. Police out here trying to make sure the squeegee. Jesus, that was almost an accident. But people be wilding down here, yo. That fucking Kia almost got his fucking ass knocked off. Dumb. Anyway, I don't know what the. I guess I thought it was for the squeegee kids. There's a heavy police presence down here today for some reason. Anyway, man. So last night we covered the Appalachian High School shooting. Kid by the name of Colt Gray, 14-year-old, went to school with an AR, killed 4 people, injured 9. And of course, you know, the left are making it about guns. They're making it about firearms. Right? That's the problem. That's the problem. Firearms are the problem if you let the mainstream media tell it. Right? We still don't got a whole lot of information. We still don't have a motive. The kid's supposed to, I guess, go to court today or something like that. Be seen by a judge. I don't know if they'll televise that. But that's supposed to happen. What are you doing, yo? That's supposed to happen. We'll see. But it's just a sad state of affairs, guys. It's a sad chain of events that happened yesterday. You know, prayers out to the families and the victims of the families. The victims and the families. It's just, I couldn't imagine, yo. We was talking last night, you know, the one kid, you know, he was on the spectrum. He was in his IEP class, and he got shot, got killed. I don't know if the other kid was in the IEP class too, but the other kid got killed, and 2 teachers. But the problem is this: they'll talk about we need solutions. We need solutions now. No child should have to go to school in fear. They'll say all of that, but they never want a real solution. They never want a real solution. And what's up, Brandon? The best Looney Tune streamer in the world. Right, Colt Gray, right? It's just so on the nose. Stuff said Gay Street is wild. Yeah. But I mean, we need action. We need solutions. Prayers don't work. We need solutions. But then they never want to hear real solutions. Because let's be honest, right? We could ban every gun in America. We could ban the AR-15. We can ban all quote unquote assault style rifles. We could do all of that shit, right? Guess what? I just said we was able to ban every gun. You can't have a gun. Only gun you can have is a fucking muzzle loader, right? Guess what's going to happen? They're going to start knifing each other in schools. This is going to be a mass knife attack in some high school, right? Mass knife attack or some kind of we got a school bombing, like you know Goldstein was talking about yesterday. We get a school bombing. Like if somebody want to do some evil shit or somebody got murder on their mind, they gonna figure that shit out. They don't need a gun to do it. They don't need a gun to do it. Don't let them gas you up. AR-15s are designed to kill a lot of people quickly. Whatever. That AR-15 only fires fast as you pull your trigger. I could take my 8-shot semi-automatic shotgun and do just as much damage as the AR. I could take a fucking 6-shooter and do just as much damage as a lot of these shooters do with the AR. The gun ain't the problem. The problem is the people. People behind the gun are the problem. Other problem is these drugs, these psychedelics. We were talking about it last night on the stream too. We was talking about it last night on the stream, y'all. Like, I never understood. What the fuck is going on here? God damn. Oh my God, this is annoying. They let all these fucking people park in front of the trade center that don't work at the trade center. So when I need to get in the fucking trade center to grab some stuff, I can't because there's a bunch of fucking door dashers parked in the goddamn turns in the roundabout. This shit is ridiculous. So now I do all that. I'm not paying $25 to run in here for 2 minutes. That shit ain't happening. Sorry, I hear my disdain. You gonna carry a sling like David, right? But this is the thing, right? You know what the real solution is? The real solution is this: do what the Jews do. Do what the Jews do. I know that the Jews ain't everybody's favorite right now, but do what the Jews do at the Jewish schools, at the Jewish centers. I meant to stop past there today, but my travels didn't take me past that school today, so I couldn't show y'all today because I had to head another direction to do some stuff. But do what the Jews do. Jews, their schools are fucking fortresses. Like I said, and I'll show it to you guys. Matter of fact, maybe today I'll go past there on the way home, take a picture of the school, and I'll show it on the after party tonight. This shit is a fortress. Like I said, the school by my house has a wrought iron gate. Okay, it's a guard shack, and the guard in the shack looks like military police. He got a plate carrier, and he got a drop leg holster with a fucking Glock in it, or whatever handgun he decides to carry. It looked like a Glock one day when I was driving past. But they not fucking around. You can't get into the school. You can't get into the school unless you got an appointment to be there. Even the police got an issue getting on campus unless they got an appointment. And even if you got an appointment, you still getting your car checked. You're still getting your car checked. They don't play around when it comes to their kids and the well-being of their kids and the people in that school. That's why you'll never hear about a school shooting at a Jewish school, because they take those precautions to keep their kids safe. Another place you'll never hear about a shooting. There we go. You've never heard about a mass shooting event happening at a Baltimore City public school. You know why? We got metal detectors at our schools. I said this shit last night. Kids got metal detectors and clear book bags. Even the kids that do carry guns, they hide their shit outside somewhere because they can't get them into the school. You know what I mean? Not to mention you got police at the front door checking to make sure these kids ain't got shit on them. That's how you protect your kids. We don't live in a perfect world, a perfect society where there are no guns and there is no danger, there is no evil, right? We don't live in that type of world. That's not where we're at. It's not what's happening. You got to do what you got to do. And these Democrats, these progressive leftists, they don't want to do that. They want the gun to be the problem. They want the gun to be the problem because there's an agenda to be pushed. Ban the AR-15, ban assault style rifles, make people dependent on the government, make it so that people can't fight the government back should we go tyrannical. And we're right there. We're right there. Right? Thing is, right? They want to ban all these assault style weapons. They want to ban, you know, high capacity magazines. And they want you to depend on the government, but at the same time, your government in Colorado ain't protecting you from the illegals that's coming in stealing your shit, taking over your shit. Make that make sense. They want you to trust the government, depend on the government, ban all weapons, leave it in the hands of police. But look what's happening in Colorado. Where's the police? Where's your government? They left you defenseless and helpless. What up, Sauce? You know? Let teachers be armed. I put down the plan. Let teachers be armed. Not all teachers, some teachers. Let them go through a psych eval. And then the teachers that are selected to carry a weapon at school, guess what they got to do? They got to use their whole summer in the police academy training for school for shooting for active shooter scenarios. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I'd rather my kid's teacher have a gun than not. I'd rather my kid's teacher have a gun than not have a gun. That gives my kid a lot higher chance of survival should some shit like that happen versus them just cowering in a corner and praying that the shooter don't come into their classroom or shoot into their classroom. It's common. It's as simple as that. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. One in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. I need a haircut. I need a haircut bad. You know, some supposed to went the other day, but I didn't get home till late. I had to go straight to football practice. Definitely got to get one before my birthday. But yeah, I mean, let teachers carry. Teacher got to go through police academy. They got to go through the psych eval. Let them go through the police academy all summer, training active shooter scenarios, clearing buildings, locking down classrooms, coordinating with the teachers in the other teachers. Let's just say you got 5 teachers that carry, all right? 5 teachers that carry. They coordinate with the other teachers, and you know they come up with a plan for that, or hire some of these vets that's coming back, still put them to the same psyche valve, put them to the same academy training, even though they from the military, and have these vets become the quote unquote school resource officers. What's wrong with that? Put metal detectors in the schools just like you got them in the city. It's always the politicians talking of damn. It's always the politicians talking about sorry y'all. I got thrown off track. It's always the politicians out here talking about our kids shouldn't live in fear. They shouldn't have to have the optics of metal detectors. But you cool with it in the cities. So you don't want them in your suburban schools, but you cool with it in the cities. How about you put them in the counties too? Let's see how they fare with the metal detectors. But see, my guess is this. My guess is that they don't want these metal detectors because they can't pull these false flags. They can't pull shit off when they want to pull shit off because it will be a deterrent for people trying to carry something into the school. They wouldn't be able to get it into the school when you got magnetometers. They wouldn't be able to get it into the school. They wouldn't be able to pull off the bullshit that they be pulling off. Because make no mistake, shit like this that happened yesterday, you got to question it. It's so close to election season. We even knew the shit was coming. Hotep's been told you there was going to be a false flag coming. We told you guys they got to give something for people to get behind Kamala on. Either they got to give us somebody, some terrorist leader to kill, or they got to give us a martyr, or they got to fucking they got to shoot. Somebody got to get shot. Somebody got to get shot. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. They got to get somebody to get shot. Do a school shooting. This shit is sad. This is what it is. This happens all the time. This happens every election cycle, and people have not picked up on this shit yet. I don't know how they haven't picked up on this, but they haven't picked up on this. That's the crazy shit. What up, Limitless? What up, Super Carlo? Kay, what's up? Zan, what's up? Then we find out the FBI knew about the kid. Then we find out the FBI knew about the kid last year. The FBI knew about this kid last year. How many times we heard that shit? And this is another thing about FBI knowing about people, right? It's always there. They were on a gaming message board, and that's how we found out about them. How they get on your radar? Oh, it was a gaming message board. It's always a fucking gaming message board, right? So when they hear some shit or they want to go after like Gab, or they want to go after Parler, or they want to go after fucking what the fuck is it? Telegram. They'll tell you when they're an issue. The Telegram things, places like Telegram, places like WhatsApp, places like this, right? They'll tell you when that's an issue, right? Facebook and Instagram, they're surprised. But when they got these shooters allegedly that was on their radar, is always some gaming message board, but they never tell you the fucking message board. They never tell you what gaming message board it came from. It was always a gaming message board with the FBI. Oh yeah, it was on our radar from a gaming message board. What fucking gaming message board is that? The one that y'all created? The gaming message board that you guys created? There's always a gaming message board. It's generic as fuck when they do that shit. But they never tell you which one it is. That's what be making me feel like these shits. This shit be fucking planned out and astroturfed, y'all. Like I said, on some Mercury Rising shit. Go watch Mercury Rising. Great movie with Bruce Willis. Fucking gaming message board. Tell me what happened. They create these message boards or whatever in these games, whatever game they created online, and then they start talking and interacting with these kids, yo, and they be coercing these kids to do shit like this. They be coercing these kids to do shit like this. They'll start a conversation with the kids, and then they'll probably bring up a topic. These kids respond to the topic. Now, we got a kid talking about a school shooting because they done brought up the topic. Little digital informants. That's what it is. Oh yeah, he was talking about shooting up a school on a gaming message board. Which one was it? Classified. Yeah, the three-letter boys always know it because the three-letter boys is facilitating and grooming and shit. That's the shit. When y'all hear that shit happen, watch. Next one that happens, oh, it was a gaming message board. It's like, what? That's always the fucking cap right there. Colt Gray. Kid name is Colt Gray. That is the whitest of the white boy names. Colt Gray. I don't know if he white. I still haven't seen a picture of this kid. I still ain't seen a picture of this kid. So I don't even know if Colt even white. But it sound like a white name. It sound like the whitest of the white. And he had an AR-15. And watch like the AR-15 was a Colt AR-15 or some shit like that. Shit is crazy. Yo. It's wild. It's wild. And nobody ever puts together that, oh, it's an election season. Be on the lookout for these false flags to happen. We are literally, what, 2 months away from election season, essentially? I mean, from election day? We're like 2 months away from election day. We got supposedly a debate coming up next week. Supposedly. Some reason I got a feeling this debate ain't going to go down. Right? Some reason I got a feeling they're trying to arrest Donald Trump and put him in Rikers or some shit like that. I know I was hearing rumblings like on September 18th is when they wanted to get him. But we'll see. Shit is wild. Anybody new to my channel and you ain't heard this shit before, it's an election season. Every time there's an election season, one of these shootings happens. Or something like it. Some kind of false flag happens to what's the word? Gain sympathy points for the loser. For the person losing in the polls for the most part. And it's always like I guess for the last couple of years it's been Democrats. Or to keep the foot on the neck, on the gas, Democrats. All the time. It always goes by the, and then it always pushes the gun agenda, the anti-gun agenda, the gun grabbing agenda, the mandatory buybacks agenda. That's what it always goes to. They always play games via those numbers. Yep. Think about it, right? Well, watch Mercury Rising, y'all. What was it, K? The kid, Jay, the kid cracked like a super code. The kid was autistic. He cracked the fucking DOD code, some numbers. He could read the fucking numbers, like Rain Man, and they wanted to off the kid. There's always some number shit. But make no mistake about it, y'all. What happened yesterday was tragic and it was horrid. It was horrific. It's nasty work, but I would not put it past the powers that be to facilitate an event like what happened yesterday. I told y'all about a story about the FBI talking to a kid on a message board. Kid was on the spectrum. FBI talking to this kid on the message board. Parents found out about it and levied a lawsuit against the FBI. It's a thing. It actually happens. Remember, Bill Clinton apologized. Bill Clinton apologized. Hold on. Here we go. I lost my train of thought, so I had to take that text message. But yeah, like I said, the parents levied a lawsuit against the FBI. Shit like this always happens. It always happens. Even think about the shit with Gretchen Whitmer, where they was trying to kidnap, where they were talking about kidnapping Gretchen Whitmer. It was the people that they put in jail for that shit, the people that they arrested for that shit. That wasn't their idea to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. It was the FBI informant's idea to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. It was them that planted that seed in the people's head, and then they used it to go after those guys and say that they had some kind of plot to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. Let's not sit here and pretend that, you know, federal government involvement in these events aren't a thing. What's up, Kamar? They are. If this is this a thing, I mean, it has all the hallmarks of this being some kind of false flag of the federal government. It does. I'm not saying ain't nobody die at all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this has all of the hallmarks. It has all the boxes in check that would allow this to be, like I said, a federally planned event. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see what happens. You got the kid. They took him alive. They took the kid alive. I want to know if we hear anything from the kid. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's another thing we don't ever hear. What's the one kid named Dylan Roof? Remember him? We ever hear anything from his mouth, or it was always what the news told us he said? We never heard anything from him. Always what the news said he said. You know, the kid from Parkland. We ever hear anything from him, or was it always what the news said he said? You know what I mean? Like if he's admitting guilt and all that other stuff, if he's admitted guilt and all that other shit, right? I want to hear him say it. They let us watch First 48. We watched First 48 and all this other shit, right? You get to hear the admission of guilt and all that other stuff on First 48. Let us hear that shit. Let us hear how the initial hearing go. Why not? But we never do. We gotta take the word of what CNN and MSNBC and all those other guys say. Instead of just let us hear the case. Let us hear the hearing between him and the judge. They don't ask Sirhan what happened. This shit is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous to me that you could predict, because they never changed their playbook, that you could predict a major event happening based off of the election cycle. That you can predict that something like this is going to happen based on the election cycle. I got a feeling it's going to be one more It's gonna be one more. I got a feeling that this is gonna be one. It's gonna be one more. I hope not, though. I really hope not. But it's election season, guys. Got to get low. It's election season. You got to get low. Anyway, we got 20 people watching. Let's get 20 likes. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. This is just my drive to work. Right now, I'm just waiting on some shit to come outside so I can deal with some other stuff. But this is my drive to work where I give you some initial thoughts. We usually expound on this stuff on my channel, on my show, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Cannon Speaks. YouTube, Kick, Rumble, and X. Like I said, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. So we get the real news from. This we get the real takes from. Your favorite streamers and news outlets, they stealing their takes from us. They take their takes from us. Why change a player if it keeps working? That is true. That is true. I can't argue with you about that. If you're running back, if you're running back, keep fucking taking it to the house. Keep running that goddamn play. If you're running back, keep taking it to the house. Keep running that play. Shit is crazy, man. It's sad though that they're using kids as cannon fodder for all of this shit. They're using kids as collateral damage for their political ventures, for their political gain. I wonder what it would take to wake people up to that fact. What would it take to wake people up to that fact, guys? That, oh my God, the government has been involved in so many plots for political and economic and geographical gain. Right? I mean, it's already public record of a lot of shit, right? People just don't listen. People just don't listen. Let's see if I can't squeeze past. No. Excuse me. Will I be able to get past? Like I said, all these fucking door dashers and shit make it so hard to do stuff down here. I feel like we get that shit happening or given or certain time spans happen. But, I don't know. We don't know what type of interaction this kid had with the law enforcement agencies, the three-letter agencies. We don't know. But that's what's up. They're gonna meet me. Get across the goddamn street. This nigga got on shoes 2 sizes too big. He's shuffling like the penguin. Let me stop because that could be me when I get his age. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, come on, man. You put that motherfucker in the mud. He always messing with me because every time he see me, I got another car. They think I'm balling. I ain't fucking balling. I just manage the economic failings, uh, foreign policy failings, border failings of the Biden-Harris administration. They're going to be talking about abortion and and gun confiscation. That's what they're going to talk about. If there's a fucking debate next week, that's if there's a debate. When's that debate supposed to take place? On like Tuesday, on the 10th. Is that when it is, the 10th? People gotta wake the fuck up. Was what happened yesterday tragic? Yes, it was tragic. It is tragic and it's sad, and his home, because my son's autistic. You know what I mean? Um, but please don't let that blind you from the fact that this could possibly have been orchestrated by the federal government. That this event could have possibly been orchestrated by the federal government. People go, well, why would they do such a heinous thing? Why do you think they would do such a heinous thing? I don't know. Why would they lie to you about babies in the incubators to go into a war? Hmm? Why would they allow two planes to get crashed into the World Trade Centers? Why would they allow the Japanese to attack Pearl Harbor? Why would they lie about? Why would they lie about a cruise vessel existing and being torpedoed to go into Vietnam? Why would they torpedo a cruise vessel to go into World War One? These are things you got to ask yourself. Why would they? Why would they shoot? Why would they shoot a sitting president in Daley Plaza in Dallas on a parade route? Why would they assassinate Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? See, these are the things the government has done. The government has orchestrated. Those three-letter agencies have orchestrated. It's like people got selective memories. It's like if they can do that shit without blinking, without hesitating, you don't think they'll shoot some kids for political gain? Huh? You don't think they'll go shoot up a grocery store to push an agenda? You don't think they'll fucking strafe rounds at a fucking country concert in Vegas for political gains? That's where we're at, yo. That's where we're at, and this is what our government does. I'm not gonna say our government. Certain people, the people that really run shit, okay? They, them, the collective. This is what they do. Fear and debt, people. Fear and debt. That's how they control you, through fear and through debt. If you're afraid or you fucking owe a shit ton of money, guess what? You're less likely to fucking buck the system. You are less likely to buck the system. Silent weapons for quiet wars. They don't want to save these kids. They don't want to protect these kids. If they wanted to protect these kids, they would protect these kids. If they wanted to protect these kids, they would protect these kids. Period. Full stop. There would be metal detectors. There would be better trained school resource officers. There will be other checks and balances in place to prevent those things from happening. But they don't want to prevent those things from happening, because when those things happen, whether they facilitate it or not, they can use it as ammunition to push an agenda that they want to push. That's how that shit go. That's how that shit go. So we'll hear more about it. I got a feeling they're gonna start putting that one kid on the screen a lot. Well, I think both of them might have. I think one kid might have been Hispanic, just going off his last name. Might have been Hispanic, I guess, maybe, or Italian. I don't know. But the one kid, he's black. Maybe they're gonna start putting it up there, and they're gonna start pushing this as a hate crime. We already heard the sheriff allude to the shit that hate will not be tolerated. I'm like, hate. There's other words you can use other than hate. Hate will not be tolerated. Like, damn. Okay. So it's something they're gonna be pushing this as a hate crime. Light just turned green. Motherfuckers fucking honking the horn. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is. If they really wanted to protect our children, they would protect our children. They would have done what's necessary to do so. But they won't because they need that crises. They need those crises to happen in order to get elected or to push some kind of crazy policy through. They need that. Remember, never let a good crisis go to waste. Anyway, so I will be 40 on Saturday, guys. I will be 40 on Saturday. How about that? I'm getting old. Next thing you know, I'm going to need me some fucking icy hot and ice packs to get out of the bed. See, 40 years old, September 7th. Shout out to Strong Dad, aka Black Hotep, aka Hotep. He turns, I think he's what? I think he's like 35 or 36, I think. But his birthday's on September 7th as well. Shout out to the real ones. So your birthday this week too, Sauce? I said I'm gonna feel old tomorrow. So I'm going to a rodeo. I found a rodeo. I was like, "Oh, let's do this." 'Cause I'm not one to celebrate my birthday like that. But this year, I was like, you know what? Came through some tough times this year. I'm gonna celebrate this year, but I'm not doing nothing big, no extravaganza. I don't need to be like, I'm 40. I gotta have a whole fucking thing. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go. I found a brother going to this rodeo. I'm going to this rodeo and I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna have fun, drink some beer. You know what I mean? Have a burger and a dog, and just enjoy it. You know, enjoy life. You know. Now, of course, you know how women are. You know how women are, and I don't take that back. You know how women are. My wife done hijacked my birthday. She done hijacked my birthday. I'm like, hey, let's go to the rodeo. Me, you, and maybe a couple of close friends. You know, have some fun, and then that'd be that. Maybe we get a room or something like that. That shit went from me and her and a couple of people to niggas is going down that bitch deeper than fucking Wu-Tang. I'm like, yo, how many fucking people did you invite? I only invited 40 people. I said 40 people? I don't got 40 friends. So where the other 30 come from? Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna be around people, a lot of people that love and care about you. I'm like, I don't know half these people. Or the people in passing. These people that love and care about you. Oh my gosh. I was like, you know what? It's all good. Let's get it. Going down that bitch squatted up. I'm like, yo, I was like 40 people. Who the fuck are these 40 people? Like, oh my gosh, yo, y'all killing me. Or she killing me. But I was like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Yeah, she got new boots holding. She got some new goddamn boots. Yep, turn my birthday into hers. Appreciate it, Montoya. Yeah, I got some cowboy. Like I got nice cowboy boots, but I ain't wearing it to a rodeo. Like they nice. They ostrich leg and some other shit. Like I wore them to the Grifties. I got a couple other pair. But no, I got me some nice ranch hands. I got me some ranch hand boots. Like I got some cowboy work boots, that I'll throw on. They're still nice. Got me some Justin boots. Justin boots, that Tractor Supply special. Yeah, they ain't even cheap though. Like even those boots, the Justin boots from Tractor Supply, them shits was $130 for them. It was $130 for them, straight up. But they comfortable, and that's what I'm rocking with. Exactly. See, pro no, that's work boot territory. You go to the rodeo, that's work boot territory. I ain't wearing my good shit. Protocol seen the Cowboys. He seen the Cowboys on my feet down there at the Grifties. He seen the Cowboys on my feet at the Grifties. I was fresh. I was clean. What H.A. called me? H.A. called me Big Slick. He called me Big Slick. I got to run into Harris Teeter real quick. I got to grab some more water and stuff for my refrigerator at work before I go back. So is the boot getting clean? Yeah, baby, clean. When I do it, I do it. But my wife's like, why don't you wear your other ones? I said, because they too nice. Fuck, I'm gonna wear them out there and get them all dusted up for. Come on, nigga. I'm gonna wear these work boots with a nice pair of jeans and a t-shirt and a ball cap. And that's just what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be, gosh dang it. Ain't doing nothing else. Nothing spectacular. I'm going to fit in. She going to that bitch looking like Beyonce and shit with fucking tassels on her boots. She got fucking cowboy boots with tassels hanging and shit. Fucking Daisy Dukes and stuff. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. All her little friends and shit. All come there looking like fucking, I don't know what the fuck they gonna look like. I gotta get a cowboy hat. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm just gonna be off in the corner with my friends and we're gonna be drinking and having a good time. Leather belt and some fresh Wranglers with the boots. You got it. Yeah. Got me a nice leather belt. I ain't got no big buckle though. I ain't doing no big belt buckle. Is that shit even a thing still? Them belt buckles even a thing still? Somebody let me know. No, she not gonna have that album playing all the way there. I will put her out the fucking truck. I will put my wife out the truck. Like, you know what? You walk the rest of the way. We are not playing Beyonce to the fucking rodeo. It just ain't happening, Alvin. They tried that bullshit on Sunday. We're playing that shit at the house. I said, give me my goddamn phone back. I started playing Yacht Rock. We out there eating crabs to Yacht Rock. They talk about they want to play some Beyonce. I ain't playing no goddamn Beyonce. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Oh my gosh. That shit is funny. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get the stuff that I need, get my ass to work, get some stuff done. I got some SIM cards to replace and some tablets, get that shit completed, and then yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. Tonight is Hotep Thursday. Hotep's been told you live on Kick. What is it? HBTY Pod on Kick. And I think that's it. I think HJ said fuck YouTube and fuck Rumble. I think he just Kick only with the Hotep's been told you podcast. So get over, go to Kick, make a profile on Kick, download the app, follow Canon Hotep, all one word on Kick. Also hit that subscribe button for a cup of coffee a month. You can help support the cause. Follow the Griff Report, all one word on Kick, and follow HBTY Pod on Kick. But I'll also be streaming to YouTube and Rumble as well tonight because I don't got HJ money. Anyway, guys, until next time. Ken and Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped. Don't miss. Don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. Holla at you.